So what we have here is a Smith chronometric. So this little speedometer faces a problem. As you see, we are going about 130 miles right now, which is a bit of an overstatement, I would say. And yeah, that's really not okay. By the way, if your speedometer does this, if you're driving around and the needle goes to the end of the range, it will harm itself if you drive on. The thing you should do is you should really stop in time and disconnect the cable from it, because it's not having a great time. It is really not having a great time. You might want to go a few miles with it, but not any longer. So, the fancy trip counter. Okay, so the first thing to open it up, we try to remove the bezel, which might or might not work out. Yeah. Okay. So now we face the first problem. You see, this needle is not really pressed on. It sits on a cone. So we have to really get it off without breaking the speedometer. And it might cause us a problem. Yeah. I don't have the special tool for it, to be honest. So I have to see what I can do. See you in a minute. So that one pulled off very good. It's somewhere now. Luckily this room is not too big, so I might find it. But we left the face intact, so that's very good. Let's go on. Let's see if we brought the right tools. And now we see all the beauty of it. Oh, wait, it's the wrong way around. So the only thing we are interested in is this part. All the rest of it, all the counters, are measuring independent from this one. They are driven by the same spindle, obviously, but they are totally independent of the chronometrics. And the timekeeper, the chronometric thing, actually sits here, and the counting mechanism, so this is the time counter and this is the distance counter. So it would measure your distance via revelations per any given time, and this is the time constant the distance is measured against. So and we have to free this whole mechanism from the speedometer. And in order to do that, we have to pull the whole thing out, which is done by these small screws. Oh, that didn't went well. Oh, bloody hell. I'll be back. In 2005. So this one was restored in 2005. Oh, this is complete. Oh, bloody hell. This is complete. Oh, dearie me. This is a complete. Look at that. Some blatant idiot replaced this is not meant to be made out of brass. This is bakelite. This is meant to be made out of bakelite, and as you can see here, it has like a mile play. So, okay, we have now established what's wrong with it, and we will now establish what made it all worse. And I think you can, I hope you can see it here. Yeah, we can actually see it. So this little boy drives the speedometer. Okay, this drives the counting mechanism. So now we'll see if I can go closer to it. So, I mean, we will get to it later, why this is happening, but during the counting cycle, the spindle will actually move away from this wheel, from the counting wheel. So, and if you drive on, if you blatantly, ignoringly drive on, without ever looking what your needle is doing, you see what will happen to it. It is permanently engaged, but the gears cannot move any further because your needle is at the end, and you see what you do to your speedometer if you do that. So this is a little gear or cork, or however you would call it, which would go in the place of this shit thing here. Yeah. I think I machined 4 of them, and that's already the last one. That's a bit dramatic. And again, I do not seem to have the right tools. You may better look away now. Okay. do not force it. Be careful, be patient, be everything you like, but don't be brutal. Please. It only would hurt yourself and your speedometer. So this is the transfer wheel. So there's a little pin which is actually bent by a lot. That's bent quite a lot. There shouldn't be bent that way, but anyway it is. That's not good. Usually here are clipped little weights that would determine the speed of your constant time measuring device, and so they are not there. This pin is bent beyond belief, so I guess this one as much as it can be. This is such a shitty thing. Okay. Anyway. Oh. Unhappy. What? Why is this actually bent out like a mile? Dearie me. This is not looking good.